Hello, West Ham Network. I hope you're all well. Today we are going to be chatting about the departure of Flynn Downs from West Ham. Yes, West Ham Network. I hope you're all really well and I hope you're having an amazing day wherever you may be. Now, I'm going to have a little chat today about Flynn Downs. So, rumours have been circulating for quite a while, and we knew that Southampton were desperate to sign him following their manager's continuous comments about what a great player he's been for them. And we saw what he managed to achieve for Southampton last season. So, it's no surprise. But yesterday, the news officially broke that Southampton had completed a permanent signing for him. So, he has signed a 4-year contract, and their manager, Russell Martin, was delighted, saying that Flynn Downs was a big priority for them this summer, and to get it done really early was important. Now, he said he was such an influential player for us last season, both on and off the pitch. He was a brilliant character. He's aggressive and physical in his play, technically excellent with the ball, and a fantastic athlete too. Now, at 25, he has made 37 appearances and scored twice for the Saints and played a huge part in their promotion, as we've seen, back to the Premier League. But the big question is, what does this actually mean for West Ham? So in my opinion, he was a fantastic squad player. He's obviously a West Ham fan and he wanted to get more game time, but it wasn't something that we could offer him, and necessarily anytime soon that we could offer him. So I don't think we could make any promises, which is understandable, that he wanted to move on. As a result of that, despite being a West Ham fan, players have a set amount of years that they can play football for, and it would be silly for him to sit in the wings and not actually give it a go. So we got £18 million for the deal, having brought him for an initial 9 million, which rose to 14 million if he met certain clauses. So we've made a profit on a player that we weren't using, which in the grand scheme of things, good business. Now, when I asked everyone on X and on YouTube, a lot of people said that they thought maybe the Championship was Flynn Downs' level, and they could be right. But this coming season, we're now going to see if we were missing something that could have been valuable to West Ham. Personally, I have a feeling that we might see a really solid player that we wish that we'd managed to hold on to. But again, I could be wrong. And I don't think he's currently of the standard that we'd need to fit into our starting 11. We're at a point at West Ham now where we need to be ambitious and we need to get players in that are going to bring us to the next level. So bringing in somebody that needs some development isn't going to work in the starting 11. He would have been in the wings waiting and working hard. So completely understandable that he did want to go elsewhere. One of the things you can't fault, though, is Downs' work ethic. He's always remained motivated to get back to West Ham. He posted on Instagram following the news about his departure, and big fan of this. He said, "Well, Irons, what can I say? I grew up as a boy dreaming of one day wearing that claret and blue shirt. I feel so privileged to have played for this fantastic football club, to have won a trophy, and to be a part of that European journey is truly an honour. I want to thank the fans for always sticking by me and making me feel so welcome as one of their own from day one. Thank you to the staff and my teammates for inspiring me to get better every day. I made so many friends that will last a lifetime. Any footballer wants to play week in, week out, and it's obvious that I found regular minutes difficult to come by. That's difficult. That is football at the end of the day. I don't harbour any bitterness. It was simply time for me to move on to another great club in Southampton to continue my footballing journey. Hammers, you're in good hands, and I wish you nothing but success this season. What a club, and what a special group of people as well. Who knows whether our paths will cross again one day, but for now, thank you for everything, Flynn." What a goodbye message. Big fan of that. So there you have it. Downs has left officially for Southampton. This gives us a little bit more money to play with and reinvest in other key positions. It's being said that Wan-Bissaka or Walker-Peters are players that we are keen to pursue. And if we are set on Walker-Peters, I'd have loved to have seen this wrapped up as part of the deal with Downs, while Southampton obviously wanted something desperately that we had. It feels like it would have been a very good bargaining chip, especially when they've been so vocal that they were desperate for Downs. But I'm guessing it couldn't be done. And it looks as they were happy to move on to other targets if this can't be negotiated as a standalone deal now, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. So I'm keen to hear your thoughts. So please drop us a comment below with how you're feeling about Downs leaving for another Premier League club. Has it been a good bit of business, or are you worried that we might have just said goodbye to a player that could have helped us a fair amount next season? That's all from me for now. But if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new around here, make sure you subscribe to the West Ham Network and stay tuned, because at 5 p.m, I'm going to be running you through your Hammers headlines for the day. Have a great day, and until next time, come on, you Irons.